How's everybody doing? I'd say this is one of my more important lives I'm going to be doing. Um, I'm waiting for Mandy to come up here. Schwartz is going to tell us he's going to rehab. No, never, never, hippie. Um, I'm waiting for Mandy. So I saw everybody started coming in here, and I just wanted to um, kind of wait on Mandy. I didn't want to have you all waiting. I'm still waiting on Mandy. Maybe I put it out too soon, but this is honestly a really um, I think it's a very important one. We need to have. Um, hopefully, yeah, right here, this right here. No, I'm not Emery. Right here, this give send go. Uh, oh, Mandy, you need to come on, bro. Come on, Mandy. I'm not good at doing this. Why? I'm like I said, I'm waiting on Mandy to come up here and explain it better than me because I'm short bus. I can't explain it like I explain it like it's. This isn't live. Yeah, just click the link and you this the one of the one Gideon is the catcher that caught this predator and this predator Henry Humphreys, I believe Humphreys Henry, um, literally, you know, had hurt this child literally, and Mandy decoyed the person, and and they're wanting to come together, Mandy and I guess whoever else is in on it. See, I don't have the detail who all was all in on it, but trying to help this child get therapy, and to the this is a big reason why a lot of these decoys and catchers do it, man, to help people. And what else? I mean, I don't know, man. It's but I'm waiting for Manny to come up here. He can tell better details than I can. So I definitely want to. I'm trying to, Cray Cray. I'm trying to. Oh, Jesticles, I just freaking told you. Okay, Katie, you sniff them. Let me say hi to everybody. Let me say, going on, Big L Sports Cars. Why does Tommy? I don't know. Was it's about? Oh man, why did I start it so soon? I shouldn't start. I should have waited for Mandy. I don't know. I'm late. What? Everybody's late. I just started the mosque. I like it really. Honestly, Chubby, it literally like really tears me up very much to think about. The good these catchers out here are doing, and literally Mandy being um, literally a predator, admitting to a decoy that or however it come around that he was really hurting a real life child, and they're moving forward, and Mandy and whoever is in on, like, I need Mandy up here. Mandy, come on, bro. Moving forward, and they're going to maybe raise a little money to help with go to therapy, which I believe. I mean that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Thank you, Stephen, for put that out here. This is hippie vibes. This is a Gideon catch with Mandy being the decoy on it. Tanny, he doesn't. You liar! What? What are you? What the heck is going on now? He said, "Give me 15 minutes." I said, "Well, I put the links out, and I was like, oh, maybe I should have waited. Yes, it is, C Sprag. That is 100%. That is the point to help. That and and I mean, they did, and I would I'd even put my foot forward and be like, hey, this is give my platform to say, hey, we saved a child, but what happens now? You can't just. I mean, I wouldn't want to just take just say, oh well, I saved her. Yeah, it's great that we did that, but what comes after that? I mean, a lot of times it's down to the family. Oh God, Sam's man. I'm not going to, but sometimes I don't know the financial situation of the family or whatever. But I would think that us as a community, maybe try to pull a little bit together to help as much as we can. I mean, that's all I'm saying. But where's Mandy? Mandy's more elegant with words than me. How you doing, Susan? Oh, damn, David. Oh man, I hope it wasn't like really bad. Really bad. We're coming from pneumonia from a bum for 24/24. Mm. I sent uh I sent off my partnership. Hell yeah! I hope you get it, Sam's. What is going on, Omar? I haven't saw burning anywhere. Anywhere. Well, see, Cray Cray. I'm not real sure about the situation on that. I'm really not sure about that. What the steps in with that? I would say yeah. If it's a service, I would say yeah. I mean, I don't know what it pays and what it does and what it don't because I've never used it myself, but I don't know. I hope you feel better. Yeah, definitely, David. Hope you do feel better very soon. It's like a river. There's never say started. Thank you, Dougies. Sam sold out to big tech. He did. I'm telling you. I wish there was catchers when I was a kid. Thank you to all. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for all the decoy. I mean, catchers and all the decoys because making a difference. Making a difference. Just by this one case, man. That's one child he saved, and there's millions probably out there that need saving that we haven't got to yet. Here we go. Mandy, how are you doing?
Good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm late.
Always late.
I
Well,
know.
I don't say that. I'm usually late. So I was kind of giving a brief overview of what this is. So if you want to give the big overview, you're more than welcome
Yeah,
to.
so basically I tuned in as soon as you said Mandy's more elegant with words than I am.
Damn it.
Oh my.
I'm really messed up. I thought you didn't hear me say that.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna put the I'm gonna put the link to it in the chat here.
I think Steven has been putting the link out already. And Steven's awesome, by the way.
Okay. Oh, how I put it in the right chat? Yeah, so basically the family that we were talking about previously in Louisiana, who was the victim of Humphrey Harris. Um, that that little girl's doing amazing. Let me tell you, she is strong. Um, you know, doing amazing. Does that mean that she's not having any challenges? Nope, not at all. That means that she's facing it head on. She's got an amazing family behind her. Um, I believe her mom may be listening to this live. I did send her the link for it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like I am beyond proud of this girl, and I am beyond proud of her mom. You know, they they're going through it. Um, this family had their world turned upside down in the blink of an eye.
Mhm.
Um, you know, I'm not a parent that I know of, um, or to say I
Yeah.
don't have any kids that I know of. But I'm telling you, anybody that does have kids, this is your worst nightmare come true, or one of them. You know, they found out in a matter of minutes that not only was this little girl victimized, but it had been going on for some time. Um,
Hey,
I
can I
don't know.
interrupt you 1 second, Mandy? I
No,
don't want to. I have to though. I have to. I just
absolutely.
want to
Go ahead.
say, Stephen, thank you for the cash app for $6. That's reasonable. Thanks, Stephen. Okay, continue, Mandy. I had to do that.
Yeah. So you know, this family had their world turned upside down in a matter of minutes. You know, from the moment that Gideon and I knew who the mother of this child was, we were determined that if if Humphrey didn't fess up and admit it to the cops, Gideon's next stop after the police station was this girl's house, because we were going to make sure that this child and this family got the help that they're going to need. Um, you know, they're are they going through it? Yes. Are they going through it alone? No. Um, both Gideon and myself and Mrs. Mandy, we have all been in contact with her. Um, and she knows that she has a lot of support behind her. Um, you know, I asked her if she would like to come up this evening to talk about it, to give her to give a little bit of the story from her experience. Um, you know, quite understandably, I she's not ready yet. She's not there yet.
I understand.
But
I can understand
but
that.
I'm telling you, this is one strong mama bear. Um, this this mom is not going to let anything stand in the way of her daughter getting the help that she needs. And I'm telling you, I applaud her for the effort that she's making to get her daughter help, to make sure that things are good at school, to make sure that things are good at home, to make sure that everything is as normal for this girl as can be. Um, CS or C Sprague, this guy sounds like a shitbag. You could not be any more true with what you just said. Um, you know, I want to be very careful what I say, because I don't I don't want this girl identified, um, or the mom of the family, um, because quite frankly, everything that they're going through right now, that little girl needs to be protected. Um, you know, like this child is is strong beyond her years. Um, yeah, I'm getting choked up thinking about it, because you know this child, she's just, yeah, she's special. There's And I do mean the kind of special that your mom would brag about, not like you, short bus.
Oh, now you're just trying to hurt my feelings.
Oh, I didn't think you had any.
Oh, I got them. I got them.
Oh, they're just suppressed.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Um, but yeah, if anybody actually, her mom just texted me and said she's in here listening.
That what?
Um, the the mom just texted me and told me that she's in here listening.
Oh,
Um, but yeah, you guys, please, if you can donate something, please do. Um, this little girl didn't choose to have this happen to her. This family didn't choose to walk down this path. Um, you know, right now they're in the thick of it. You know, sure, there are better days that are going to be ahead, but they're going through it now.
yeah.
Um, if if you can't donate, please send prayers. Um, if you would share out that Give Send Go link, share it on your social media, please. These this family.
What is the money going to go toward?
The money is going toward counseling. Um, right now there is some help coming,
Mm,
but we don't know for how long. Um, Oftentimes, there's so many sessions are covered as opposed to until she's better, and we need to make sure that she gets better. We need to make sure that she can be a strong adult and not go down another road that unfortunately many victims or survivors go down. Um,
that's true.
there are so many. How do I put this? There are so many people living with addiction
Hmm.
that has a direct correlation to childhood abuse. Is it that they chose addiction? No, they're trying to numb the pain. So a lot of that stems back to they didn't get the help they needed in the thick of it. Um, so yeah, like right now there is some help coming, but you know what? This is not just the child that's affected by this. The whole family's affected by this.
Mm.
There's going to need to be some counseling for her mom. There's potentially going to need to be counseling for her siblings, for her stepdad, for her dad. You know, this is kind of like when you throw a rock in a still body of water. The ripples just keep going and going and going.
It really does. I mean, a lot of people don't realize something like that just drops in on a family, and um, and just out of no. I mean, would you believe it's just out of nowhere that this just dropped in on them?
Um, I,
Finding
I,
out.
you know what? I can tell you. I mean, like I've spoken with the now ex of the perpetrator. Um, I have spoken to the mom. I've spoken to the girl herself. There was no inkling. There was not one inkling that something was wrong.
So it was
Um,
just like a major bomb, knowing that learning that your child was being hurt in that manner.
yeah,
Break
and
It's 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 I don't know how a lot of people would be able to take it without other measures.
Yeah. So I mean, again, I I want to protect their privacy
Yeah.
at all costs. So I have to be very careful what I say. Um, this perpetrator was not a family member, but was known to the family,
Mm,
as is in a lot of cases of childhood sexual abuse, is the fact that there's a familial connection. Um, but again, this was somebody who, like, for instance, his ex, who is related in a way
mhm.
through marriage. Um, she was with him for 18 years. 18 years, and she suspected nothing.
Damn.
Um, I would say that base based on what I know, that this perpetrator was known to this girl's mom since before the girl was born.
Wow.
So again, if he had been in this family in a roundabout way for 18 years, he's known this family twice as long as this girl has been alive.
Let me read this real quick, Mandy. Right, Jessicals. It's been 12 years for my family. We all got intense therapy. It helps a lot, but you have to continue to be strong and continue to heal. All my love goes out to them. I mean, that's honestly like very powerful statement because I mean
Absolutely.
that's and we want to. I mean, we're wanting to give her the means or the whatever to be able to continue her getting that kind of help and therapy, possibly intense therapy. I don't know what all
A-
goes into it. And I say a lot of people don't
Absolutely.
even, I
Like,
say a lot of people don't even go that route. They just go on to other means, possibly drugs or worse. I mean,
it,
possibly, I'm
exactly.
sure.
It's often referred to as self-medicating.
Yeah.
Um, you know, people turn to substances, whether alcohol, drugs, cutting, self-harm, because they don't know how to deal with this intense pain.
Hmm.
And you know, this I'm telling you, like, I absolutely love this mom to death.
Yeah.
She's texting me in the background here. um, you know, she shared with me that she was a victim herself as a child, and when she came forward, she wasn't believed.
Mhm.
Okay,
Wow.
this
Say that again.
the the mama of this girl
Hmm.
was a victim herself as a child,
Wow.
not of this perpetrator, somebody different. But
Hmm.
when she came forward, she wasn't believed. Okay, this mom is going above and beyond. There's no convincing this mom that something happened.
Hmm.
She is all over this like a fat kid on a cupcake.
You got to look at it like this, though, Mandy. She's in her own way. She's possibly, I don't know. I don't want to put words in her mouth or anything, but possibly have to deal with that her whole life.
You know what?
Also,
I'm and again, I don't want to speak for her.
yeah.
Um, I would venture to say that this has reopened some wounds that had been scabbed over, right?
Hmm.
And I mean, that's what I'm saying. This whole family is going to need therapy of some sort to help process everything that has gone on here. This the person was very, very close
Mhm.
to this family. Um, you know, she texted me and said, "I don't care what you say as long as you don't say her name." I'm like, "Okay, no, I'm cool," but I still want to protect the family's identity.
Definitely.
Um, they they need our love and support, not gossip.
Mhm.
You know, um, and to the mom, I hope that you're reading these comments that are coming up, like Mountain Dewy, Mom, you got this. You have lots of support. I'm a survivor myself as well. Stay strong for your precious girl. Don't ever be afraid to reach out to someone for help. Much love and prayers to you.
Mhm.
I'm telling I'm just gonna refer to you as mom because again I'm not using your name. Mom, you have a whole community here that is rallying behind you.
Mhm. There people will
And
see this later on. Just, I mean, it's
mhm,
so. I mean, a lot of people may not be to the live, but they will see this later on. And I hope the people in the future. I'll try to put the link to the give and go, send or whatever
give
in
send
the
go, yeah.
into the description or whatever. Please, let's try to help these victims of this monster, man. He's worse than a monster.
Well,
Um,
I mean, here's how bad it is. This guy right now is still incarcerated. He's still in jail. Um, he's being held on $800,000 bond just for the conversation with me. That this doesn't even begin to cover what's coming in the other parish. So in Louisiana, they don't do counties; they do parishes. Um, so right now, he's in Washita Parish, and that's where he was being charged and processed for the conversations with me because he was in Washita County or Washita Parish when it happened. That's where he was doing the communication from. He was residing in Jackson Parish, which is the same place that this other family is, and so he was he was living there, but because of circumstances with traveling for work, he was staying in Washita Parish when this happened with me. So basically, Jackson Parish has said, "Yep, we're laying three counts of first degree rape as soon as he's done like as soon as the cases are done in Washita Parish, they have detainers on him there that once that has a resolution, then he's being um, moved over to Jackson Parish to face that. Um, I'm hoping that for once in his life he'll be a man and own up to what he did and not take this to trial. Um, I I hope and pray that this girl does not have to testify against him.
let me say
But
this. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
but I'll tell you the same thing that I said to the mom and the girl. If I get subpoenaed to show up to court, I will be there and I will fight as hard as I can for justice for her.
And he means that. He means that shit. When he says that, he means it. I mean, I know he means it.
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
like
I want to say this. It's just right here, saying this is positive, man. What came out of darkness and come into a positive way, like with Sam's.
mhm,
I catch press because I'm a survivor. You know what? That's
absolutely.
taking darkness, man, and moving it to the light. becoming something, stamping out what was done to you.
Exactly. And you know
And
what?
she can do. I
That's
mean, I'm not necessarily this, but she can do something positive to help her.
absolutely. And that's why I applaud this mom so much, because she's breaking the cycle. There's not there's not going to be that, oh well, no, it never happened. Oh no, hell yes, it did happen, and we're going to do something about it.
Mhm.
You know, she's being for her daughter what she needed as a child. And I'm positive that this girl is going to turn out to be an amazing young woman who is going to help other survivors. And I'm telling you, I don't refer to her as a victim.
Mhm.
I haven't intentionally referred to her as a victim since all of this happened, because as of December 10th, this little girl is no longer a victim. She's a survivor.
A victor.
Absolutely.
She's gonna win, man. I know it.
She she is a survivor, and just like a phoenix rises from the ashes, she will too. Like
Mhm.
she's going to be kicking ass and taking names. That's what I think.
Yeah, definitely, and definitely. If I was gonna say, if you, I mean, even if it's nothing on the gifts and go, but I definitely send prayers because I
Absolutely.
know I know
Please,
they will need it.
yeah, like this family needs all the love and support that they can get, and don't discount the power of prayer. I'm telling you.
Mhm. You're right. You're right. Even if it's a dollar, I mean, a dollar matter. Like what 1,000 people give a dollar, ain't that like $100?
If 1,000 people give $1,
Had to lighten the mood a little bit.
math is
Sorry,
not your
man.
strong point, is it, Shorty?
Well, that's what Baby Yoda says.
Oh, come on.
She always says math ain't her strong suit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that she was saying about the math. I'm like, no, 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 no. Don't throw her under the bus like that.
No, she's good at math. I don't do the mathing though.
Yeah, your math just wasn't math.
Oh
But
God.
but no, I mean, hey, if this reaches 1,000 people and each person were to donate $1, that's $1,000 right there.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, like let's let's make sure that this family doesn't have to worry about counseling. Let's make sure that they don't have to choose between putting clothes on their kids' back or food in their kids' mouths versus counseling,
Hmm.
because counseling is every bit as important right now.
I do think that. I mean, the more you like step back and you think about that, it is like with going through a traumatic experience like that.
Hmm.
How many times possibly? I mean, and
I
then
don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
and then going through that. I don't know, man. It's
Well,
and
and
oh,
see,
right here, Kenneth brings up a great freaking point.
absolutely. And I
Yes,
and I've told her this. I've told her that it is not her fault. You know, because this was somebody who was close to much of their family, and nobody suspected it.
so, Mandy, I have a question for you. I was thinking about this
Hmm.
question. I mean, I was preparing for this question, and it has to deal with you. So, how
Uh-oh.
was this? How was this? Um, how was I going to word it? Now I can't remember how I was going to word it. What the hell? But how is this? I guess I don't want to say case, but how would this case have changed the way you do your your decoying work or your way you do this?
It hasn't. It hasn't changed my method. It hasn't changed how I do it. Um, like there's there's a gut feeling that I got with this guy,
Mm.
and I've learned over the years to trust my gut. Um, and like a lot of these guys will send messages saying that, oh well, I've done this before and I've done that before, and I can just tell you they're full of it. It's a grooming tactic, and they will say whatever they think will make the child more comfortable
Grooming, man. The grooming.
grooming them for this. Um, but from the moment he said what he said, my gut was like, hell no, he's not joking. And so, you know, I pressed the issue with him a lot.
Okay.
Um, I pushed to get as much information as I could. Um, I asked if he had any pictures of her, and the reason I wanted the pictures, not because I want pictures of a child.
No,
Um,
I
and
mean,
and let's be very clear. I I would never ask for inappropriate pictures, but I did ask him, if he has a picture of her. I asked, is she pretty? Because he kept telling me how pretty Mandy is. So I ask, oh, what's her name? And he told me her name, and I'm like, oh, well, that's a pretty name. Is she pretty too? And so he would send me a picture. Well, in this case, he sent me 3 pictures. And I don't know if Opal's in this chat right now, but I'm telling you,
Opal's amazing.
hats hats off to Opal. I sent Opal this girl's pictures. I sent her the Predator's Facebook link, and I said, I need to find this mom. I went back and checked the timestamps, 9 minutes, and she had this mom identified.
Damn.
Like, yeah,
Opal is
when
brilliant. I mean,
Opal is amazing. Opal is amazing, and you know,
people
it's
don't know that.
it's is it all me? Nope, hell no. It's not. It's not all me. I just have a great team of people that I work with that help us do this. So yeah, I'm getting as much information out of this guy as I can, but in the background, I got somebody else doing some digging for me to identify, is this a real child that is associated to him? Um, is like if we can identify the mom in this, and if we find out, or either parent, if we can identify either parent and go back and link the parent to this predator, all of a sudden we go from being on medium alert to being on extreme alert. And I am so thankful that I knew Gideon was going to Louisiana 2 days after I started talking to this guy. This is my fastest catch. Um, I mean, Sam's knows, like, most of my catches are like 3, 4, 600 screenshots because I talked to them for a while. Um, I've got a I've got a guy being caught later this week, possibly Sunday. I've been talking to him for 16 months,
Jeez,
possibly
that is a
17
long time.
months. Yeah, but sometimes it takes that long to get them to where they can be prosecuted. Other times it takes Alex that long to actually get them. um,
This was not put on the back burner type predator. This one
No,
was he wanted to get to him before he did it again. Yeah, I get
it,
that.
it exactly. And I mean, he told me that the last time he had seen her or been with her was as recently as 2 weeks prior.
Jesus Christ.
And I knew, like, he told me that he was staying at his mom's place um, in West Monroe, and that he was supposed to be going back to the place where he was living in Jackson Parish. I don't want to say the exact place,
Oh, we
but
understand that.
um, he was going back there on Thursday. Oh hell no, you're not. you you are not getting anywhere near this child.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, no, I just said no. He cannot get anywhere near that child again. So um, I called Gideon and I'm like, bro, we have to get this guy now. And
Big shout out to Gideon also.
100%, 100%. Um, and Gideon and Alex both trust their decoys. They like they know if we tell him, hey, look, this is serious. We need to get this guy. Like, for instance, normally I would give Alex first crack at my catches because that's, I mean, primarily who I work for. But when I told Alex about this, he was absolutely 100% behind Gideon catching him because at the end of the day, this child needs to be protected from this monster. Do monsters exist? Oh, yes, they do.
Oh yeah, they do.
And so this child needed to be protected from this monster. And so all teams, all beef, whatever, goes to the side. Whoever can get them first needs to get them.
I agree with that.
You know, if if this was a case where I could confidently say, no, he's just bullshitting me. He doesn't actually do anything. If we knew for a fact, like if the picture that he sent me was a stock photo,
Mm.
um, I'd have just let him along a little bit until Alex could have got him.
But you knew,
Because
I mean, you just had that feeling that it was
mhm.
that you knew that it was like it was real and ongoing, basically.
Yeah, well, this I lost sleep over this one.
Mm.
Um, yeah, this is the first one that I have lost sleep over because I knew that I couldn't let him get back to her.
Y'all did
Um,
awesome, man. And so, big like thanks to Gideon for like definitely going straight there and saving his child because that's what he wants to do, and I think that's what a lot of us in this community want to. That's why we support here to help the kids and to help to lock these offenders up, man, or monsters, or whatever you want to call them.
yeah,
And
this particular guy, um, Gideon dropped what he was doing to get him. Like he he pushed off a couple catches to specifically get this guy.
it's well worth it, man. Savings, that is what he
100%.
done with you, everybody. Yeah, he saved another a minor from being kept being hurt, man. There's no words that to like can describe how, like, I don't know, man. I wanted to answer this from Brooklyn. If you're talking about the crybaby, I saw that one, Brooklyn. If you're talking about the one that was crying, yeah, I saw it. 16 months is crazy. Thank you
Yeah,
for yeah, hell yeah, big thank you, like Liz. Yeah, definitely, you deserve some glazing, Mandy.
I deserve what?
Some glazing. You need to be glazed.
Glazed?
Yeah, I'm
I
glazing you.
oh, okay. Like a donut?
Oh, yes, like a donut.
I I thought that was a different term, but
I just want to say this.
I just put
Okay,
the
go
link to the
ahead.
video there.
Yeah, somebody was asking where they can see the video.
Yep, I just put the link there.
Oh hell, I haven't even saw it. Let me go snatch that real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I also did something for this mom that I've not done for any other family. Is I actually gave her access to the chat logs,
Oh
and like I told her, I said, like, if you want to look through them, you can. I said, I'm just going to warn you, they're going to be really, really hard to read, and I'm telling you, this is how you know that this mom is dead ass serious. She said, "You know what? I know it's going to be hard, but I need to know how to help my daughter."
I get it. At
She said,
least I
"I
mean
need
that kind of puts it makes me kind of wonder, was he using any of these types, like, I haven't saw the chat logs or anything like that, but do you think that, excuse me, he was using some of those, how he talked to Mandy, in the same ways that he may have talked to that girl?
no. I think it was very different with the girl in person. Um, and I think that's all of that is just based off a gut feeling.
Mm.
I don't have any confirmation one way or the other.
I kind of wondered about that. I'm like, you
Yeah,
know,
no, I don't know how many other real victims he has. Um, the mom did tell me that there was another victim, but that victim, when questioned, said, "Oh no, nothing happened." Um, so will it come out later? Possibly. Um,
it's sad. It's sad to think somebody has been assaulted like that, and in some ways afraid to come forward.
well,
I'm sure
and
there's many like that.
yeah, and see, the thing is, because we weren't there, because we don't know what kind of grooming tactic he used, we don't know for sure, was there any threat? Um, was there any coercion? Like, if it's a matter of, what, if you tell, this is going to happen, or if
Almost
you
like strong
tell,
arm,
yeah, and
or
there
dude. That's
the
the more
the
it pisses me off, the more I think about it. To be honest,
absolutely, absolutely.
it's like, how you
um
going to? Sorry, Mandy, go ahead. It just pisses me off.
no, no, absolutely. This the other girl was a few years older than the girl that we're talking about here. um but you know I'm telling you, my hat's off to Gideon. He went after this like a dog with a bone,
Mhm.
and he he was relentless with the cops. And I mean, fortunately enough, the guy did admit to the cops that he did assault the girl. Um, but
Damn.
but that being said, my hats off to both the West Monroe PD, um, Washita County Sheriffs, um, Jackson County Sheriff's Office. These guys have taken this so seriously.
It is a serious situation, though.
Absolutely, they didn't waste any time getting a forensic interview. Um, and yeah,
Wood chippers. They need to just put him wood chippers. If you ask me, I just think anybody that does that to a child, they don't they deserve the lecture method.
yeah. I
I'm just
mean,
being honest with you, Mandy, because
yeah, it's hard. It's
let me say this to Darty. Yes, yes, that's who we're talking about. We're uh, raising a gives. Well, they are. I don't want to put me in it, but Mandy and whoever else is raising a gives send go to be able to help possibly for this girl to go to some type of therapy. Um, and that's so. If anybody want to put the link in, uh, please and go and support this because this is a good cause. And I mean, it's possibly we've talked about the bad outcomes. This I don't want to talk about bad outcomes. I want to see the good outcomes for somebody like this.
yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like this, like fortunately enough, right now there is there is coverage for the girl to get help, but there is no coverage for any of the other family members. Um, so yeah, that's that's what this is for is for the girl and her family to get help, to get therapy and whatnot, because like we talked about, this is a family issue. this is this is not just the child that's going through this. This is everybody is going through this together. And I think pretty much everybody in here can agree that you know this this girl needs a strong family to help her get through this.
I want to
And
say this to crazy ass grandma. Even if it's $1, that's $1 to a great cause, and possibly for help moving on down the line for this. So even if you may want to do more, but what you give is what you can give, and if it's prayers, you know
that's
what,
it. You
that's
know what? Like
better than nothing.
even if you can't give anything, share it. you know Share it out on social media, share
Yeah.
it out wherever you can. And Dubs was completely right. This could literally be anybody's child. Like, I'm telling you, this mom didn't wake up and say, you know what, I'm probably going to get some bad news today. Nope. Guarantee you,
Mm.
there was not an
Right.
inkling that anything was wrong.
Even with a child, even when there's coverage, there's still co-pays and travel costs and
it,
uh,
it,
take
it
out to accommodate. Yeah. See,
yeah,
I mean,
like there's time off work to make sure that the child gets to the appointments. There's Yeah, like this is such a strain on any family.
mhm. And I
And I
swear, I
think
hope we can just lift. I mean, I hope during doing this can just even lift a small part of a burden from them. That matters. I don't know if it matters to anybody else, but it matters to me because I feel as though I have done something right, even though my channel's a troll channel and I do prank calls, I do all this and that, but this is something good that can come out of all this other stuff that I have done.
100%. Like this just merely the fact that we got 40 people in here watching it. Um, if everybody were to take and share this on social media,
Mm-hmm.
and it reaches 10 people, there's 440 people that have seen it, right?
Well,
Um,
240 raised during this stream. Damn.
yeah, like
Thank you all.
absolutely, you guys are amazing. Like,
And I haven't donated yet, but I'm going to.
yeah, like you know
So
what?
you might as well just say that's at least 300 because
Yeah, like, and that's the thing, like there's yeah, I'm at a loss for words, honestly. Like,
don't do that. Damn, son. Now I'm just gonna say this. Everybody in this community is freaking amazing, and I want to say that.
they
If
are.
we did that much, you all are amazing, and just I kind of look at it. We're just a small part of the community. There's a whole other community that's not even here that usually comes in here.
Yeah,
Um,
I have forwarded this to Gideon. Um, I'm I'm pretty sure he'll post it on YouTube or on EDP Watch, and I mean he's only got second here. He's only got 5.07 million subscribers on YouTube.
oh, is that all? Oh God.
I know, just a small channel.
So it's don't talk about me like that, Tomas. Come on now. No, but I do appreciate everybody here. Um, I got to end it here pretty soon. I'm going to go back in here with my family, and it's about Baby Yoda's bedtime too.
About her bedtime, good
Well,
gracious.
it's
My, my
9:46 here.
yeah, my bedtime wasn't that late when I was her age.
Well, I mean, I get that. You know what? The thing is, if she gets too much sleep, it's not good for her. I mean, you can tell a difference when she gets too much sleep. I don't know. It's every child's different, I believe.
And tell me to catch up on EDP Watch. Um, yeah,
Too many to catch. Oh, do you know who EDP Watch is?
yeah, it's Gideon.
No. Do you know who EDP Catch is?
Oh yeah, I know who. I'm aware of the EDP catch.
Okay, okay. I got you.
Oh,
I
I just
got
got
you.
another email that somebody gave.
Um, I'll give you last words, Mandy. Then I'm gonna end the stream. So go ahead, give us your um
Closing
ending on this.
arguments.
Yeah, no arguments. Give us your closing.
All right, my closing arguments. Thank you, Your
No,
Honor.
not arguments. Come on, man. Got to be something better than arguments.
Oh no, I just mean it sounds like court.
Your
Um,
closing
statement.
statements. Oh my God.
There we go.
You
See,
got it. You
I
said
am
it.
more elegant with words.
See, we can. Yeah, I was glazing you before the stream. So okay, go ahead and give your statements.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all of you for being here. Um, I appreciate all the support that you guys give me and the words of encouragement. Please go check out the Give Send Go. Um, you know, like Sam said, or Sam Squanch just said there, keep your head up, Mama. Make sure that your baby girl gets all the help she needs to work through this. You know what? This mom, if I didn't have my mom as my mom, I'd probably pick this mom because I'm
Oh,
telling you, she fights like my mother would, and I think that we need to rally behind her and fight for her too because she's fighting for that precious girl. Um, So I'm going to choke myself up here. But anyway, as always, check your kids' devices. You don't need to be their friend yet. You need to be their parent. Being your child's friend will come later. Be their parent now.
That is true.
So anyway, thank you everybody, and until next time, peace.
Thank you, Mandy. Oh, that was he barely. Don't tell him I said this, but he's elegant with words. But I really do appreciate everybody being here. I do think this is a great cause, and it's going to hopefully move forward with this child. Now you come in. You wait till the last minute, and I'm ending it. But I really appreciate y'all being here, and yeah, definitely, if nothing else, send prayers to this family and whatever. Be, I don't ever want to be the friend, but I always safety. Serum I meant to use a heart. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, actually Mandy is awesome. What Mandy does, and we love them on the short bus. Um. Anyway, y'all have a blessed. What? I failed. What do you mean you failed? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, everybody have a blessed night. Thank you all for being here. Share the give and go link, and thank you all for being here. Bye.